What is equipment item in Risk of Rain 2? Equipment items in Risk of Rain 2 is a special category of items that give you a special effect and then go on cooldown. To activate special effect, you need to press Q or whatever you binded that to. To get equipment items, they sometimes drop from Shrine of Chances. You can get them from equipment pods, and sometimes you get a multi-shop terminal that is just equipment items. Now let's get into what every equipment item does in Risk of Rain 2. Blast Shower cleanses all negative effects, including debuffs, damage over time, and you wipe projectiles. It has a cooldown of 20%. Really good. For example, if you about to die from something, you can just not die from that. Disposable missile launcher. Fire swarm of missiles that deal 12 times 300% damage. It has a cooldown of 45 seconds. It's pretty good if you want to start dealing extra damage, and if you have a special loadout that allows you to drop the cooldown significantly on equipment items, it's even better. Eccentric Vase creates a quantum tunnel of up to 1,000 meters in length, lasts 30 seconds, and has a cooldown of 45 seconds. I mean, it's okay if you need to get to somewhere, but other items do it better, in my opinion. Whenever you make a gold purchase, executive card. Whenever you make a gold purchase, get 10% of your spent gold back. If you purchase from a multi-shop terminal, the terminals will remain open. For example, if you buy one item from a multi-shop terminal, you can buy all the rest. Foreign Fruit. Oh, it also has a cooldown of 0.1 seconds. Forgot to mention that, but it's not really too big of a cooldown that you need to worry about. Foreign Fruit. Instantly heal for 50% of your maximum HP. Has a cooldown of 45 seconds. It can clutch up. It can help you clutch up. It's like on-demand elixir or unstable trance. Forgive me, please. Throw a cursed doll that triggers any on-kill effects, that for every 1 second for 8 seconds. It has a cooldown of 45. It's okay, but it depends on the build you have. Next we have Fuel Array. If you drop it for 50%, if you drop below 50% HP, you instantly die. But you do need to bring it to Rex to unlock Rex. There's some ways to negate this, for example get Transcendence, because you only have 1 HP, so you'll be dead either way, but that's all it is used for. It doesn't have an effect and has no cooldown, other than killing you, and getting Rex. Then there's the Gnarled Wood Sprite. Gain a Wood Sprite follower that heals you for 1.5% of your maximum HP per second. Can be sent to an ally to heal them for 10% of their maximum HP. Has a cooldown of 15 seconds. For example, if you have a friend that's low in health, you can heal them, or you have a drone turret or something. Then we got Goobu Jr., I think it's called. So, spawn a gummy clone that deals 300% damage and 300% health. Expires in 30 seconds. It has a cooldown of 100 seconds. So, basically you can do Shadow Clone Jutsu. Gorax Opus. All allies enter a frenzy for 7 seconds. Increases movement speed by 50% and attack speed by 100%. Has a cooldown of 45 seconds. It's basically on-demand Berserker's Pauldron, and allows you to do it with your allies. Jade Elephant. Gain 500 armor for 5 seconds. It's actually pretty good. If you know you're about to take an insane amount of damage, you can activate this and just not die. It also has a cooldown of 45 seconds. Next we got the Milky Chrysalis. Sprout wings and fly for 15 seconds. Gain plus 20% movement speed for the duration. This is why I say the Eccentric Vase isn't too good, because the Milky Chrysalis does it better. It has a cooldown by way of 60 seconds. Then we got the Molotov 6-pack. Throw 6 Molotov cocktails that ignite enemies for 500% damage. Each Molotov leaves a burning area for 200% damage per second. 45-second cooldown. Pretty good item. It allows you to deal more fire damage. Next we got the Ocular HUD. Gain 100% critical strike chance for 8 seconds. Has a cooldown of 60%. It allows you to deal insane damage, and that's pretty good. Next we got the Prion Accumulator. Fires Prion tendrils, zapping enemies within 35 meters for up to 16% damage per second. On contact, detonates an enormous 20-meter explosion for its 4,000 damage. Has a cooldown 140 seconds. It's kind of similar to the BFG from Doom Eternal, honestly. But you can also get it from Rally Point Delta if you get there under 10 minutes. Next we got the Primordial Cube. Make a black hole that draws all enemies within 30 meters into its center. Lasts 10 seconds. It's great for AoE attacks. If you're captain, you can use the airstrike and make it land better, or the Diablo strike to some extent. Next we got the radar scanner. Reveal all interactables within 500 meters for 10 seconds. It lasts, the cooldown is 45 seconds. Great item. It's best for god runs or if you're really picky about items, but it's pretty good. Next we got the Recycler. Transform an item or equipment into a different one. Can be converted into the same tier one time. time, 45-second cooldown. Let's say you get an item you don't like and you have the recycler, you can just change it. Next we got the remote caffeinator. Request an Eclipse Zero vending machine from the UES Safe Travels. Why is the UES Safe Travels just carrying a caffeinator? But okay. Delivery guaranteed in 5 seconds, dealing 2000 percent damage, healing up to 3 targets for 25% of their maximum HP. There's a cooldown 60%. Now this plus the executive card plus the ball of chaos is absolutely broke. Because if you get the executive card and you get to the remote caffeinator effect, then you can just spam the remote caffeinator. Just keep buying stuff from it until you run out of money, which then allows you to trigger an insane amount of effects. For example, Resu. Next we got the Recapitator. Call down a lightning strike on a targeted monster, dealing 3000% damage instead of nearby monsters. 20-second cooldown. It allows you to deal like a lot more damage. Next we got the Samarang. Throw 3 large saws that slice through an enemy for 3 times 400% damage. Also deals an additional 3 times 100% damage per second while bleeding enemies. Can strike enemies again on the way back. It's a 45-second cooldown. It's similar to Chef's Cleavers as an equipment item. It's okay, but it's much better for like up close survivors since they don't go too far away. Next we got the Seed of Life. Revive dead friendly survivors upon activation. Dying while holding this equipment returns only you to life. Reviving gives 3 seconds of invulnerability and consumes that equipment. Once you do that, you can spawn in a ton of healing orbs. Now this thing is crazy. If you got Seeker and then get Sea of Life, you basically get 2 reses until someone dies and you have to use that. And its consumed form, as I said, drops healing orbs that heal for 2% life, maximum HP. That has a 15-second cooldown, while the Sea of Life has 60-second cooldown. Now the Sea of Life consumed, it spawns wherever you're looking at, so remember that. Next we got the Supermassive Leech. Heal for 20% of the damage you deal, and it lasts 8 seconds. Better Leeching Seed. Plus Leeching Seeds, you gain even more HP. And then it has a 60-second cooldown. Now we got the backup. Call 4 strike drones to fight for you. Lasts 25 seconds. And after it has a 100-second cooldown, it's pretty good to deal more damage, or to just have less enemies attacking you. Next we got the Crowd Thunder. Fires a continuous barrage that deals 100% damage per bullet. Costs $1 per bullet. Cost increases over time. Honestly, it depends if you have a ton of money you're not going to use. For example, you loot an entire stage and activate the teleporter, and you know you're not going to be buying anything after, then the crowdfunder is optimal to use. Next we got the Trophy Hunter Strikehorn. Execute an enemy capable of spawning a unique reward that will drop an item. Equipment is consumed and used, has a 0% cooldown. It might as well just not have a cooldown. Now it allows you to drop a unique reward. If you're wondering what that is, for example, if you kill a boss enemy, you'll get that specific boss's boss item. So it's pretty good, but I don't think there's a 100% chance. There's a chance that it happens, which is really nice. Next, we have the Hunter Strikehorn Consume. Look kinda cool, but that's it. What it does allow you to do is just say ahoy in the chat. It just, when you use it, just does ahoy in the chat. You have a 60-second cooldown. I don't know why they gave it the cooldown. Probably to avoid spam. But that wasn't necessary. Next we got the Volcanic Egg. Turn into a Dragonic Fireball for 5 seconds, dealing 500% damage. On impact, detonate at the end for 800% damage. It has a cooldown of 30 seconds. So just one more item that makes the Eccentric Vase not as good in my opinion. It allows you to deal damage while moving, and since it gives you flight temporarily, you can just use it to fly. Now, unlike the Eccentric Vase or the Milky Chrysalis where you can just stop flying or stop moving, it'll just keep moving until you end, so it's better for damage. Now, we got the Lunar Equipment. Now, I did talk about the Lunar Equipment in my lunar items explaining all those, but I'm gonna talk about the lunar equipment here too. You should watch the lunar equipment, the lunar items video too. And we got the Effigy of Grief. All characters within its radius are slowed down by 50%, and their armor is reduced by 20. Can place up to 5 of them. Has a cooldown of 15 seconds. It's great for like AoE attacks because the enemies can't move as fast. Rain Glowing Meteorite. This is basically mainly a troll item, but it allows you to rain meteors down from the sky, dealing 600% damage per blast. It lasts for 20 seconds. Now, it deals damage to everyone, and if you can dodge it, you won't die. But if you get hit like multiple times, you're cooked, man. It has a cooldown of 140 seconds. Next, we got the Hellfire Tinkeret. Ignite yourself within a 15-meter radius for 12 seconds. Deal 5% of your maximum health, second health per second as burning, sorry. The burn is 0.5 times stronger than yourselves, 0.25 times stronger than allies, and 24 times stronger than enemies. It depends if you have like enough regen to outpace the damage. As a cooldown 45 seconds. Drink the tonic, spinal tonic. Drink the tonic, gaining a boost for 20 seconds. Increases damage by 100%. Increase attack speed by 70%. Increase armor by 20%. Increase maximum health by 50%. Increase passive health regen by 300%. Increase movement speed by 30%. When the tonic wears off though, you have a 20% chance to get tonic affliction, which reduces all your stats by 5% plus 5% per stat. Has a 60-second cooldown. Now, I don't know why people say it's like not a debuff if you get spinal affliction, even though the bonuses are great, and if you do the Just of the Drown setup, it allows you to spam it, but if you get enough spinal tonic affliction, you're eventually gonna get it. It doesn't matter. This spinal tonic isn't gonna be able to give you better benefits than what you're getting negative. So anyway, this was my video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and have a good day.